Welcome everybody to, I guess it's more an impromptu stream than anything else. I just goal was originally gonna stream this, and Go has had some internet problems of recent times, so unfortunately he couldn't do it. But I thought it would be good if we kept the uh, streams going. For the Prospect League. I really do enjoy this, and I really hope the new class enjoys it as well. I'm Enoch. I am the GM of the New York Voyager. Yes, Loki, streams are good. Yes. Um, I'm the GM of the New York Voyagers, and with me tonight is Lord Parquad, who is the GM of the Florida Flamingos, and also on the New York Voyagers as well. How are you doing, buddy?
We're living the dream as always. Excited
Live.
for another PBE Prospect League stream.
Yeah, we've been through three? No,
Two.
two? Two.
Yep.
Two so far, so we're not that deep into the season. I guess I guess it's kind of getting there. Almost at a midway point. We've played 18 games so far. So we get about we get 9 games per sim. There's 54 games in an entire regular season. So let's just quickly show the standings here. So we have we have the Bulbasaurs at 11-7. Has won 5 in a row. Isn't that the team Jose is on?
Um, I believe so.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
yes, it is.
Of course he is. Okay.
He had
Uh,
quite the sim last sim.
yeah, he's 12 RBIs. Is that anywhere near the no, no, it's well, he's third in the league. Okay. So, uh so let's see. I need to ignore sorry, I need to ignore the GM chat a little bit because I, I can't like it's just like buzzing all over the place. And we have the South Squirtles at 9-9, West Wookies at 9-9, and East Charmanders sitting at 7-11. And I believe, hey Anik, how's it going? Um, I believe, uh, I believe, I believe we got all the newer creates in, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So
I think we are up to date on
do,
everything.
do, do you have any recollection? I think
The last official create has been Jake
Jake
Killian's.
Cilliam, yes,
Yeah.
Duke Man's recreate,
Yep.
right here. So, so there. Without further ado, what we're gonna do, we're gonna stream, I guess 5 of the 9. I think that's what it's gonna come out to. And and because this is impromptu, I don't have a mod here. And one day I will figure out how to run the predictions properly. Because I am going to screw this up, and then that's going to be really bad. And none of you guys will get paid out anyways. If there so happen a mod that would like to do something, if not, you guys just go sit here and accrue points and then bet them all away tomorrow during the playoff stream. So, um, so yeah, as usual, yeah, welcome to anybody anybody new, and we hope you're enjoying this so far. I know it's been we still have a week away from the draft, and it's really not that really not that far away, but I guess it would feel a little bit forever if if there's nothing to do. But I'm hoping that you guys have gotten reached out to by by by
Minor
the
GMs.
GMs and so forth, and hopefully you guys are enjoying that process. But the draft will be fun. I personally love drafts, and yeah. So Uh, let's see here. I think what we're gonna do is let's start off with yeah, let's go Squirtles and Charmanders here because we have Tommy Hunken. Uh, Goodness, I can't remember the username right now, but I
I
did
mean,
remember
Van
reading about their player earlier
is
today.
I'm gonna say Jocelyn.
Yes, that's who it is. Yes.
Yeah, a another new create in the world of the
Hmm.
PBE.
Yeah, that would be fun. I believe that this is their first start. So,
Yep. And
uh,
then also, just as they're large and on screen right now, we want to thank Orbiting Death for making
yes,
some new logos for us, making them a little nicer than just the actual Pokemon themselves. So thank you,
yes.
Orbiting Death, for that. We appreciate it.
So, yeah, so we are going to kick this game off, and we're gonna show some. Actually, I probably should have gotten my water. I don't know where that went. So I'm gonna go find it when we kick off this game. Wait, hang on. I'm gonna take a look at the. Give me a second. Let me just make sure all these. Yeah, see, I don't know why it resets. I think I think it really doesn't like me because it is possible that well, actually no, it should have saved, but it's because I do a lot of testing. I crash this game a lot, so I'm gonna do very fast instead of super fast. We'll see how that goes. If it's too slow, then I'll bump it up. And we'll kick this off. All right. Oh, and no BNN, of course. So I'm gonna get BNN up here, and we will continue. We see Frank will get himself a little pop fly into right field for the second out, and then McCoy will fly out to left for the third out. So a quick 1-2-3 for Vender Hunken. Vender Hunken is a goated name, RJ. That is totally true. And one of the many coves. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this one. um, so Mo Love getting a single as well, and he's hitting 405. Look at you, Loki. And Bang get himself. That was bases loaded, and oh, he gets plunked. Boucher Boucher gets plunked, so that was 1-0 East leading.
It's
There
just
goes.
looking like the playoffs on Tuesday.
Yeah, this is kind of looking. Oh no,
Oh
this
no,
might be worse because
they're just getting hit. They're
they're
not
getting
walking.
hit.
Yeah.
How are we feeling about the
Boy,
playoffs here? We uh, uh
playoffs don't exist
pl
anymore,
the-
for what
that
I'm
that
concerned.
I don't know what this is. So yeah,
What are the
what are
playoffs?
the
What do you mean by
playoffs?
that?
What are the playoffs? We found out some dubious stats today, and I am not at the point where I'm ready to discuss it yet. So no,
Yeah, no, I'm in the same boat. I agree.
so yeah, we're
As we got to experience the heartbreak together, so that was fun at least.
uh yeah, heartbreak is something. Yeah, so uh they're batted around now, and they keep going. It's oh boy, it
Oh,
just keep going.
the
Did we get
Charmander
OOTP'd?
working in a way, but
In
not
a
exactly.
way, I don't want to
Yeah,
I don't want to make it sound like I'm not angry that we lost. That's not the point. I hats off to OBX because I'll say this: they made moves this season, and are they still going?
they
Oh
sure
my
are.
goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh, okay. Poor Krispy Kreme coming in and giving up a home run. Um, Hats off to OBX because they did a fantastic job, and I said at the beginning of the season that they can't even get the third out. Um, they did a fantastic job. Even at the beginning of the season, before they made all the moves, I thought they improved their team a lot just by making the small moves that nobody really um, uh, thought too much about. And so it was not a surprise that they start off well, and I knew that they were going to play well. Yes, the downfall of the Crabs kind of helped it along, but that probably helped Buffalo more than anything else. But and that division is going to be nutty anyways. Um, so so yeah, I don't want to. I don't think I'm angry that we lost per se. I'm but but I think it was just unfortunate that we got swept when yeah. So I'm gonna leave it at that. So but yeah, the rest of the playoffs, I think I think OBX Vancouver is a great matchup. Um, really ultimately which defense and which pitching core will win, and that's so do not draft prospects from South. Uh,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah. So it's definitely one of those things where, uh, by getting OOTP, we were kind of just referring to as OOTP 23 in general has not liked the Voyagers in the playoffs at all.
yeah, but so I agree. I think it goes seven. Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes seven. I think the other series would have been pretty crazy as well. Um, uh, what Luna Base and Seattle. So that's a very interesting matchup. You have a few storylines in there where you have obviously Hummus and Bianca facing off of each other. I don't think they're actually pitching against each other though. Actually, no, they are. They are. They are. I'm sorry. They are because that's game two. Game two would be Hummus versus Bianca, and that would be yeah. Well, yes, yes. The six straight walk thing. I think New Orleans is in the same boat, uh, kind of feeling the same thing, and um, I I I haven't spoken to Eldorian or Phillies about it this yesterday, but yeah, we have talked. I know Eldorian and I have spoken about it many times prior, and yeah, Ragnarok versus O Team. Yeah, that's the other storyline. So I think like Luna Base has gotten to the point where they're competing, and it's nice to see. There's a team that struggled for a long time trying to find a footing, and they've found it and kind of progressed back into competing, and that's fun to see. And the other side is just Seattle having been through this for so long. This their last hurrah? So uh, we'll see. I think they're great matchups, and hopefully I'll so
Yeah, say, and also it's finally nice to see my nameplate and not either being gone or being somebody else's. It's I appreciate it because I think this is the first stream that I had the nameplate, so we'll take it.
no, you had the name paint last time.
I didn't stream with you last time.
No, I mean the first night, Friday. Oh, you
Yeah, I
didn't.
wasn't there. I wasn't there.
Like,
That
oh,
was you and T Dun.
oh
I
yeah.
was
Oh, I
not
guess I guess you
present.
never saw your face.
No, you showed me. I just this is the first actual stream of being able to use it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, double dub already just coming right for the jugular. Well, I'll commission another one just for it. Don't worry. I'll have the flamingos up there too.
Yeah, three retirees from Seattle. I think they're at a point where they're that built that initial from scratch when they back in season 25 when they started expanding when they expanded and he's building that team out. It's those people are getting to the point where they are retiring, And that's a full cycle. They had a very successful run. Obviously they weren't good the first couple of seasons. But by season 5 they were in the playoffs and ready to compete, and it was a testament to what C does it has done there. And you know it's they've been to 3 World Series in that time. They won one, but that 3 World Series, nothing, that's not easy to get to. That's especially nowadays. I don't, I understand that, you look back at PBE history, we have seen dynasties here and there, but I really don't think, people winning back to back, and it's harder to do so now. So, um, not saying it's impossible or anything. Obviously, teams have windows and so forth, but yeah, Seattle's always in the thick of it, and I would think a lot of them would love to kind of leave on on top, so to speak. So
Yeah, and then as for the minor league playoffs, that was one of those things where I was just glad we got there after the rebuild we're going through. But then to get to, game 5 and it be as close as it was until all of a sudden it wasn't anymore at that point was a little heartbreaking, but at the same time it was one of those things where it's like, yeah, well, we weren't supposed to get here, but the fact we did, we appreciate it. We ended up scrapping just enough to make sure that we could continue. Ooh, well, at least the South here is at least bringing back a few of their runs, but they also held the East scoreless since that first. However, the 11 runs first inning, it seems like it's going to keep them kind of going to keep them in the lead here unless the South can
the South
overcome
just kind
that.
of chip away there. We talked
Yeah,
about how
and
you weren't expecting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
yep,
closest
yeah, and that
thing to
that's
a
true as
dynasty, I
well.
guess, is back to back.
Yeah.
Oh, recent time? Yeah, the closest thing, yeah, because New York went back to back, and then OBX went back to back. Those are the last 2 teams that went back to back. Um, I don't think there was a team that won. Actually, I don't even know if there was a team that won more than. Well, I guess actually I have to look, and because my memory is failing me. So I'm gonna take a peek. Let's see, recent. I'm gonna go here. Let's take a peek. Uh, yeah. So New York won back to back. OBX won back to back after that. I'm sorry, San Antonio won back to back. Yeah, the Sloth went back to back. Uh, well, they won back to back. Crabs went back to back, but they won one, lost one. So so yeah. So the only team of recent time that won back to back was the Sloths, and that was back in was that this is season 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 33 and 34. Seattle went to the World Series back to back, but they won one, lost one. But they did go to 3 of 4. They did go to 3 of 4 World Series. Only won one. So it looked like the final score will be 11-5, and the East kind of scored 11 runs in the first and just never scored again because yeah,
Yeah, I
just
mean,
why not?
regardless, 11 runs is a steep hill to climb for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that would have sucked if they blew it, but all
Yeah,
right.
it would have been a
On the South, they
tremendous
did score
downfall.
5 runs on 7 hits, a couple of RBIs from McCoy and Zahn, and a couple of hits at Pico at the top. Over on the East side, you have really the hits went to 1 through 3. They scored 11 runs, but only like 5 players really was involved. This is so weird. Um, Cove and Love up top, combining for 6 hits, 2 RBIs, 4 RBI for Boucher. and the Rose at the bottom there, 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Um, Eli gave up 10 runs in point two of an inning. Oh goodness. Oh,
Oh man.
so
How many? Oh, hold on. How many people did he hit?
oh,
Uh.
hits batsman two. He only hit two.
Oh, okay.
He
They
only
just
hit
happen to be
two.
back
He
to
only
back, I
work
think.
walk one. So the rest of
Yeah.
them they actually hit him. So Vanderhoeken gets the win despite not having that great of a first outing there. But player of the game is Bobby Boucher. Thank God that's a yeah yeah that is for sure. Yes, but yeah, you get those games. There's nothing you can do about that. Bulbasaur is winning over the Wookiees to move to 12 and 7. 9-3 is the final score. The Wookiees, yeah, it's a 3-4 day for Walker and a couple of hits by Jonas Martinez up top. That's pretty much it. Over on the north side, you have a couple of hits from Jose. Fakar with the 3-for-4 day with 2 RBIs, a 3-for-3 day, 3 RBIs for Jerry Rice, and Poggers, Deluxe Poggers, I think. Deluxe? Yeah, Deluxe Pogger. 3-for-4 day, 2 RBIs, and Bane Caddis with a couple of hits as well. And pitching wise, similarly getting the loss, giving up 6 earned runs there. Barden getting the win, third of the season. The player of the game is Jerry Rice. Oops, that's not what I want to do. All right, and then we'll advance a day. Let's see what we got here. Do we have any? Nope, we're gonna quick sim this because they, I think uh,
Yep.
we're gonna get other starters tomorrow. Uh, Active starters anyway. So yeah, so the logos are done by Orbiting Death. I will have to let them know. OOTP only likes a certain size, so they're a little stretched out because of the dimension of the logos. Uh, yeah, he just needs to make them a little more square because OOTP will stretch it out, but that's okay. They look wonderful, by the way. He did a really great job. So the Bulbasaur is winning. So he moved to 13 and 7 now, a 5-4 win over the Wookiees. Over on the Wookiees batting side, a 3-for-4 day for Arno and kind of scattered hits for everybody else. Over on the north side, a 3-hit day for Facker and 3 for Rice, 3 for Milligan, a couple of hits by being Caddis down there. Tyrone Tyrone White uh, gets the loss, giving up. Oh, that's a lot of hits, but he only kept it to three runs, so that's actually kind of good. Damage control. Um, on the north side, Nate Washington the third getting the win there, and Jader with the hold, El Perro with the save, fifth of the season. ERA is only 7.73. Player of the game is Jerry Rice again. So the Squirtles winning in 14, scoring 3 on the top of the 14th to win this over the Charmanders. They move back to 500 at 10 and 10. So the Squirtles are led by McCoy with 3 hits, 3 hits for Willie Mays Hayes with 3 RBIs, and Montroy with a couple RBIs. On the east side, you have Mo Love going 3 for 6, raising his batting average to 4.42. Yeah, sure. Jigglewurst with 3 hits, and let's see. Over on the pitching side, Will Millis with going 8 and a third there, but Reed getting the win in relief, pitching 3 innings, going with no runs. Uh, Justin Tucker getting the loss, going with that 3 runs on the top of that 14th.
Yeah, Will Millis, I feel like, has always been one of our consistent bot pitchers.
He's been there, So I'm gonna save this. All right, that's a day off, and then we'll move to 26. Save it again, and let's see, what do we see? I think we saw this one, right? So we're gonna
Yep.
Yep.
Now we got a full slate of user pitchers as well. So
Yeah. Wait, what day did I say we're gonna go up to?
well, we've done 2 games so far. Now we're going to do nine
Okay,
games.
someone keep
So
count for me. Well, one overall minor draft. Yes, there you go.
I mean that's it's with your past, that's always a very possible thing.
It's of course it is.
Yeah.
Um,
We love to see the one hot hitter in today's game.
you know, yes, Jose. Jose is hot now. The beast has woken up.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's kick this off.
Well, especially against the Wookiees who ruined his streak last
Ruin
season.
his streak. Revenge time.
He's out for blood. Yeah.
Revenge time.
I mean, we say Jose's peaking, but he's still only hitting 240,
I
so
know.
it's really not that
Well,
good.
he didn't. He wasn't that good before, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah,
Um,
the only time he had a decent regular season was the first season of the recreated Prospect League. Other than that, he's always put up big numbers in the postseason. Oh, over the head there. Wow. That'll be a RBI double there for Chisholm.
well, now we have the Bulbasaur's coming up to bat, and Zelensky's gonna ground out for that first out. Milligan strikes out against Adam Hangman. 27 Ks to 5, 28 Ks to 5 walk, 29 Ks to 5 walks now, striking out
Yeah,
the.
wow.
That's really good numbers.
He's got that pretty much the
The
one to
control
one
side,
K.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Walker's gonna drop this in for a single. Rogers, who is cold, but he'll get a base hit here. That will actually bring Walker to third. New will strike out. Lucas Arnold coming up, and off goes Rogers for the stolen base. Oh, that's it.
Oh, that's
Crushed.
gone. That
Arnold,
was a monster
absolutely
shot there.
crushed. Absolutely crushed. It's a 1-0 game over there on the other side right now. As Big Jam McBuffface deals.
Now that's
Oh,
a name.
and that is over the head of the right fielder, and that's a double for McTavish.
Blinker McTavish. Now that is also a great name.
They do finally get out of it. They've given up runs in the first 2 innings so far. McBuffet's already over 50 pitches.
Oof, only through 2. That is not what you like to see.
Yeah, I know. Looks like Hangman continues to deal. And he finally gives up a hit to Jeremy
Yeah,
Rice.
there goes the no hitter.
Hmm. Oh, oh nope. That just looked a little. That looked a little harder than.
But that'll bloop in.
But
There
that'll
we
bloop
go.
in, yes.
Going first to third. There you go.
Yeah,
Runners
for
at the
first and
corners.
third.
2
Yeah.
outs.
That's a. It looks like
And then
Cillian was getting this stolen base.
yeah.
And
Pogger. No, can't
that is
beat it
out.
out.
Yeah, so
They finally get some offense, but can't capitalize, unfortunately.
Walker blooped this one as they continue to score. It's 5-0. McBuffface, not
Valpe's
going well
having a
there.
rough go of it, yeah. He had a pretty decent season up to this
Yeah,
point,
yeah.
but his
K to
ERA
walk is not
keeps.
too bad. And,
Yeah. His K
but
per
I
9
think,
is pretty above average as well.
yeah. I mean, at 96, 98, which is pretty much as high as you can get at the 100 TPE build.
Yep.
That should strike out a lot of people. I think Caddis would drop this in for a double.
Lead
Hangman's
off double.
ERA
There you
is actually
go.
under 3 for the time being. Vasilinsky will drop this one in, and that will hold the runner, so first and third, no one out. Milligan will pop up to third baseman for the first out.
See if Jose can do something
Oh,
here.
did he get picked off? Oh, he
Oh
did. Oh,
no!
wow. Oh,
Well,
but
well,
he threw that one away, and
there's the pass ball
yep,
then. Yeah, the
yep,
Southeast went from having a low-scoring game up there to now
yeah.
having a 4-4 game there in the third.
And Jose, okay, but that one's well hit, but
We should give him
right at
that
time.
RBI. All right, the pass ball was because they were scared of him.
Well, I mean, it's not a RBI, so
Yeah, but it's the intimidation factor.
I guess so.
Yeah,
McLaughlin's
6
is
home
still
runs
in there.
total up there. We'd love to see
It's
it.
at 75 pitches so far. I guess he's holding down his own. Oh, more pass balls. McTavish walks, running as a corner, and McTavish takes off for second. No chance. Cat has gunned down 9 or 21. That's really good. Like that's like 40%.
Yeah, that's pretty fantastic. But the Wookiees will pound her down again.
Yep. That's,
As unfortunately, Jose
oh,
apparently
and
is
here we go.
not inspiring enough to the rest of
Bregman
his
is
team to do something.
came in and he walks the batter right away. Oh
Oh no, and a
no!
botched
And a
play at third.
Patrick Lindsay botching it at third base, and that's okay. That's a grounder to first, and that'll end the inning. So they find themselves in a hole. North not playing that well right now. And a teleportation ball, and and it looks like Thacker will give himself a infield single. Rice will fly out to center.
Lindsey will shoot one through to try and atone for his error.
That's one. Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh, the
ooh, that's a
bang
good
bang.
turn.
Well, the bang bang
Yeah,
double
that's a good
play
turn.
will never. We'll make sure it doesn't happen. But yeah, great. Usually it's kind of crazy the amount of times because of how the visual engine plays out.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of times you don't see double plays happen. So it's always cool to see one, especially when it goes to starts at first. That's always fun to watch. And Bremen will get out of it there with keeping the score intact.
Hunting for new animation. Yeah.
Well, good thing there's never that many.
Well, I mean, their graphic did improve, but it's still like the still same terrible things that happen is still happening. So like, some of it's just too predictable. But Hangman getting
Yeah, they're
trying to hold
starting
on
to
here,
get
but
to him here with 2
oh,
outs. Jose, now
but
that's
he
gonna be a
gets himself
pop
out
up.
of it.
Yeah.
It's, Jeez, the East has 3 errors on the other side. Defense is optional. And Chisholm will hit a little grounder back to the pitcher. And Bregman's been around for a couple innings and he's kind of held down the Ford. Didn't give up an earned run. And Hangman should be back out there. And he is at only
Okay.
64 pitches, but he hits
Ooh, he blunks a
Thacker.
Fakir.
Fakir? Yeah,
Here, Fakir, I don't know.
Thacker.
I know what they wanted to say, however. Oh, but look at that. Arnold throwing him out.
North scored 5 in the 9th and strained. Yeah, that would be very OTP thing to do. Just build up the drama to just for that to happen.
Oh yeah, I always love seeing those box scores of like, oh, the team scored like 3 or 4 runs in the ninth inning, but still lost. On draft bust, Jimbo I guess comes in there to replace Bremen, who actually had a pretty solid outing. It is still tied up there in the South and East game going into the seventh here. And Jimbo will get the K there to end that half of the inning. No runs, no more runs given up there. See if North can start to try to claw back. Only 1 run on their 8 hits. It's not a good conversion right there. But so far, starting off 2 outs, not so good there. But Caddis will take the full count walk, working up the pitch count there for Hangman, who does finally get taken out for Jackson Bentley, and Bentley will get the out to save Hangman any runs there.
Oh, that one snuck under the glove. Reach down, buddy.
He's new to second base. It's fine. And I can't
And
remember which WBC game, but it was just like, yeah, everybody was having errors. It's like, what's going on here?
oof.
There's like 2 innings where it's just like there were so many bad misplays in the field that you're like, what? Hold on, what's happening? And Bauer El Perro comes in there to finish off the inning. Jose has lost the fire. He is now just a
Nope,
normal
he's
hitter.
just a normal hitter. Back down to 229.
But Fakir has now
Oh,
taken
yeah.
that heat.
Well, he's hitting 325 now, so.
Oh, did they get it? No, it looks like they got that one. I thought they threw him out there at first,
Hmm.
but
It
Milligan did
chipping
come
away a
home.
little bit. Oh, bases loaded.
Oh,
See, this is
there we
where the
go.
OPTP drama comes in.
Yeah, exactly.
Cilium, way Oh, look at him
And he'll get
getting.
it
There you
down.
go.
That'll be 2 more.
That's a couple of hits. Couple of hits for Ciliums now. Then
And Plogger will ground out, but they get another one. Are within 2 runs here in the bottom of the eighth. And Caddis will pop up there as they do get out of it with the lead intact, but the momentum, I would say, is now on the Bulbasaur's side.
and yeah, so North could really come back from this if they have the top of the lineup coming up. K Ren coming in and oh, and that's an infield single for Solinsky. And that is a base
It's
hit.
going to get
So two
down. All
on,
right.
no out for Jose.
Come on, Jose. Walk us off.
Ah,
But then they do got Fakir, who
ooh, that drops in.
does that
That
down.
drops in.
Oh,
Bases
they
loaded.
don't send him?
Yeah, bases
All
loaded.
right. Jerry Rice, who's
One
also had a
out.
decent sim so far.
And that is a base hit.
That's over.
That's
That's going to
over.
get 1. It
That's
won't send 2.
Secret comes in to try to lock this down, but giving up that bloop single.
Don't. What are you
And
doing?
oh
Evoc!
no,
No!
Evoc.
She blew it!
She
She
blew
blew
it.
it!
7-7. And let's see if the
Lone
walk off
save for
happens
Evoc.
for Lindsay, and they will walk Lindsay. Bases loaded. I guess are they gonna do? No,
I
they're
think
still
they're just
playing
trying
in. And that is a oh, and that will still win the game though.
That'll win the game.
Oh my
Evok blows
goodness.
it. We'd love to see that.
Oh, it's so OOTP. They came back in the last two innings. They scored all 7 runs in the last two innings, or seven of the 8 runs.
I feel
Oh
like that
goodness,
we almost willed this into existence from our
we we,
earlier
we probably
chats.
did. We probably did.
Unfortunately, Evok had to take the loss there.
Yeah, yeah, that is true. Poor Evok. Evok flows the game live. All right, so a three, a 3 for 5 day for Chisholm there. A couple RBIs and a 3-hit day for Walker on the other side. 3 RBIs for Arnold on the bottom there for the West. In this turned out to be a losing effort. Solinsky with 3 hits, Mulligan with 3 hits, Thacker with 3 hits, Rice with 3 hits, and 3 RBIs for Cillian. What a breakout game they're having. And over on the pitching side, Heyman unfortunately gets a tough no decision there as Bentley, Ren, and Secret basically, yeah, she didn't give up earned run. It was Ren that loaded up the bases, but
Correct. Yeah.
unfortunately, uh, she'll get the blown save, and Ren gets the loss. McLobface did not pitch well, but the bullpen came in and shut everything down. Look at that. They actually had that does no that's they still have a 0 ERA.
Yeah. Say they're.
And he only had and El Perro only has a .66 ERA. That's insane. So player of the game is Lucas Arno. So over on the other side, it looks like a walk off as well for the Charmanders.
Did someone hit a home run there?
That is a
Yeah, walk off home run.
that
Bang's
is a
second of the day.
ninth. Yes. Bang, yes, second of the day. 2 on, no out off of Ono. Let's look at on the south side. 3 RBI was Zon, and that's it. Zon is really struggling this season.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. You know,
really
I had to let
struggling.
him know. I had to let him know.
3 hit for Cove, 3 hits for Love because batting average at 442 was not high enough. You got to get to 456. Uh, Bang with 6 RBIs in this game,
Good for him.
and a 3 for 4 day for Tot. Reynolds, no decision. Oh no, getting the loss there. On the east side, Seldred getting the
Oh,
win.
that's rough for Gosman. Four
Yeah,
runs
four
given
runs,
up, but
no
no
earned.
earned.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Player of the
rough.
game is Manuel Bang.
Yeah, that would have to say if it wasn't him, something's wrong.
hmm Not high enough. Yep, definitely not. All right, let's see who's starting today. We don't have Jerry Riggs. We got South versus. They want to show to Schaefer. Schaefer is starting. Let me see tomorrow. Tomorrow who's starting? We saw. Yeah, let's watch another game here, and we'll quick sim. We'll quick sim the next one. Let's see. Which one do we want to go to?
Um,
Let's Jerry Riggs. Yeah,
yeah, let's do this
yeah,
one.
let's all watch Jerry Riggs here.
Because we just watched the Bulbasaur, so.
Oh, teams change, so right. So
Well, yeah, but
yeah,
oh, so I guess we did watch the Wookiees, but that's
yeah.
fine.
So Riggs, who is having himself a very nice start, 3-1, 2.12 ERA, with a .91 WHIP. That will lead the way against Merrill Stevens and the rest of the Squirtles here. So let's see if it's the first game Gleyber Torres is behind the plate, by the way. So we'll see. Okay, start this off. I might have to step away in like 5 minutes, and then.
No worries, no
But
worries.
Martinez leading things off with a home run.
Wow, yeah, an absolute rocket. 422.
Fry's gonna ground out. Chisholm strikes out against
Well,
Stevens.
strikeout. There we go. But yeah, that Martinez solo shot will give him the early 1-0 lead.
Pico takes the walk. And a fly out for Frank.
Yeah.
Riggs with 32 Ks and 5 walks. That's a
Wow.
great ratio.
Yeah, it is. And new with this. I don't know if is that a diving catch or just a
That's a
weird
diving
animation.
catch. That is a diving catch.
And Zahn will continue to be disappointing and strike out there. Oh, man. I am overly tired. I don't quite understand why. But Rogers will
That's
take
because
the
you fall
walk.
asleep 7 o'clock that last Friday, that last whatever day, and then it screwed
Yeah,
you off
exactly.
completely.
Yeah. The being overtired followed by taking naps continues the overtiredness. But naps are just so nice. Everybody likes taking naps.
Naps are great though. Livet was Livet playing? I thought Livet was playing second base, or is that someone else?
I don't
I gotta
remember.
double check. I thought
Yeah, they may have because
I
I
think they
just
changed something. And
because we had to switch. Well, because Torres was
oh
playing
right,
second base,
right, right.
and then when we switched them,
Oh,
yeah,
that's a fumble
and that
bumble.
was a little fumble bumble there.
That's one. That's two. Oh, very nice in turn. Cilliam's getting his first home run on the other side for the North. That's past a diving first baseman. Arnold stays hot. Martinez but will ground into a fielder's choice. Got McTavish hitting this one deep, but still warning track.
Ah, but
Oh, that
they
is
tried.
not a
Wow,
smart move. Okay.
tried to tag up from
Wow.
first and just got gunned out at second.
Pico will get a walk again.
And then immediately get thrown out at second.
Go figure.
Frank bloops it, but it will not get down.
And
And then
McCoy grounds out.
McCoy, yeah.
I don't maybe like other than Love, like I don't know if anyone's really dominating that much. Right?
Yeah, like Martinez is having a good season so far.
Yeah, I mean it's good, but it's not like
But yeah,
dominating good, that's kind of like
yeah, see, outside of that, everyone's having. There's a few that are having a good season, but then
mhm.
yeah, I think Mo Love is one of the ones that is having a very good season so far.
We'll check the stats after, see who are some of the front runners for awards. They lowered the bases and couldn't get a run in.
Very unfortunate.
All right, I'm gonna step away for a few minutes. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. Sounds good. And Zahn goes down swinging there and brings up Livid, who will take the walk there on a full count. So getting Riggs is pitching up there, 72 pitches now, and Livid will take off, but is gunned down by Arnold. Willie Mays Hayes will put one into short, and it will not get through as he grounds out there to end the inning. And you got to wonder there if Riggs will be around enough to get through the fifth. Because he should be, I think he's like 76 pitches now. And it starts off with Arnold, who is hot, but grounds out. Martinez shoots one through the gap there in the left field, and he'll be on with a single. Continuing to have a solid season. And he takes off, and he will be safe for his second stolen base on the season. And Blinker McTavish, great name as always, takes the walk there. First and second, one out. That will be just a pop fly, and they won't test it. Runners stay where they are. But that one will get shot through into the right, and Martinez does score on that to increase the lead here, 2-0 for the West. And Durr will pop that one up just enough that the left fielder can get under it and retires the side. But the Wookiees do get a run there to increase their lead 2-0. As the South really needs to start getting going here, as they have not had a good offensive day. But as they do, notice Ixon right there getting a single, taking second, but will get gunned down again by Arnold, as they are not having any luck against Arnold's arm there, as they keep trying to steal, but nothing's happening. As Torres will strike out, and so will Montroy, and they get through another inning. Jerry Riggs there, about that 90 pitch mark, so we'll see if they bring him back in for the sixth. But he has had a fantastic outing so far. 6 scoreless, only 2 hits given up. And Keldon Walker will walk to lead off the inning here. Daniel Rogers goes to place down a. It looked like he went to go. Yeah, he went to go place down the bunt, but pulled it back and took ball 4. Ed New pops it up into right, but it was not be deep enough to move the runners forward. Arnold does get a single there, but they aren't going to test the arm there and left of Willie Mays Hayes. And that walk will push through another run, 3-0 here, as Martinez gets an RBI walk, which you always love to see. And Blinker McTavish taking his cuts here. And we'll get a single there that only scores 1, but hey, it's 4-0. And against the South that have not had any offense today. The Princess Fry shoots one into the center field just over shortstop, score another run. And Chisholm coming up, also having a solid season. Shoots it. Oh, the first baseman misses it there in McCoy, and that will score to 7-0 Wookiees. And here comes Durr up to the plate, trying to get some more insurance here. And he does exactly that, shoots one into center, gets another RBI. 8-0 Wookiees. And Keldon Walker, see if they can continue this. But he will ground into a fielder's choice, so a run does come across there. 9-0. Daniel Rogers. Oh, the shortstop can't get a hold of it. Greasy Frank made the diving stop, but couldn't get it. But Krispy Kreme comes in and gets the strikeout to end the inning there. But they hang a big old 7 up there in the top of the 6th, as now the South really needs to find their bats here if they want to come back in this one. But Pico grounds out to start, so that will not be what they want. And Greasy Frank pops that one up, but the right fielder will get that one. McCoy up now. He shoots a single into center there. I give him some late 2-out life here. Let's see if Zana can do anything here. And he checks his swing, but the ball bounces off, and McCoy will move up to second on that pass ball. Zahn shoots that one in the center, but it will be caught, and nothing comes of the runner in scoring position there for the Squirtles. Man, even saying like the Pokemon names in plural is kind of weird, because you usually don't say, oh, hey, look, there's a pack of Squirtles over there, you know? It's always a singular one you see. So it's a little bit of a tongue tie at first, but the Wookiees Blinker McTavish gets on base there in full count from Krispy Kreme, and Fry will punch that one into right. Runner will go from first to third on that single. They are threatening again as Duke Smith comes in, but strikes him out there, as they are able to hold there and not give up any further runs. All right, let's see if the South can try to do something here, but starting off with a full count pop up there by Livid. And then Willie Mays Hayes will strike out on a full count there, as Jackson Bentley has taken over. Notice Ixon will also sky out to center. Yeah, it's true. Mo Love is just showing that he is a five-tool player in every aspect of the term. As if we take a look there up there, yeah, East is taking a pretty commanding lead, 7-4 over the North there. Ooh, the Wookiees looking to score even more here as they got runners on first and second. And that one will get out of here as Ed New just puts enough onto that one to go out dead center for his fifth home run on the season. Five home runs to go with 15 hits. So there you go. That's a pure power hitter if I've ever heard of one. And Arnold will ground out the end. Oh no, it's just a second out. Excuse me. But Martinez strikes out there to end the inning. As the Wookiees now take a 12-0 lead over the Squirtles. They've got 6 outs. Let's see if they can try to do anything. Well, they've got 5 outs. Let's see if they can try to do something here. As Montroy pops it up, but that will go nowhere. Cal Pico steps in. He shoots that one into right, but the right fielder will get there as they have 3 out to try and score 12 or 13 runs. We've seen crazier things happen in OOTP, so I guess we'll find out. But I would say this game is pretty much as good as done. This Blinker McTavish starts it off with a single there. Especially if these Wookiees keep scoring, then at that point this game's basically over. But LaPrincess Fry strikes out. And Chisholm also will strike out there. He's now that's his hat trick there. Struck out 3 times today. And Duke Smith will get another one there as he, after giving up that leadoff single, strikes out 3 in a row to end the inning. And here we go. Can we see the South mount an insane comeback of 13 runs? Starting off with Greasy Frank here, who shoots one into right for a single. And he will start off hot here. Bo McCoy into left or into third, but nope, that's immediately expunged there. And Zahn strikes out. So just as fast as we thought they had something, they end the game there with nothing. As it's a 12-0 victory for the Wookiees over the Squirtles.
Wow.
Yeah, they put up 7 pretty much as soon as you left. So here we go.
Needed to
Here
do
as
as me
only
leaving.
Yeah, only four hits on the side of the South, so nothing too crazy. But 2 of those 4 did come from Ixon. But we had some decent games here, pretty much from the top 4 hitters in the West lineup, as well as Rogers and Arnold. And then New did have that 3-run shot there late in the game. But that's pretty much all we have for hitting here. Is it just was a one-sided victory. As Riggs had a pretty fantastic game, going almost 6 scoreless innings. Only 3 hits, 4 walks. Unfortunately, Mr. Stevens gave up those 9 runs, but Krispy Kreme did come in and give the only scoreless pitching for the South.
That's a
And the
so
player
bright
of the
spot.
game,
Jerry
player
Riggs.
of the game is Jerry Riggs,
Yeah,
deservedly so.
very so. I helped, yes, Master Chief. You help.
You did
you,
exactly, yeah.
you help not making it worse.
Yeah, you gave him a chance, and then that just
Oh,
didn't
look
matter
at the
after that.
Bulbasaurs.
Oh,
Bottom of
they
the
did come
ninth.
back in the ninth.
Jose
Wow.
with the walk off.
Jose, the walk-off
Jose with the
3-run
walk off.
shot.
Oh my goodness. They score 4 in the bottom of this bottom of the ninth there. Looks like on the east side, Love getting 4 RBI. Still, he's still raising his batting average.
Yep, yeah, he is doing anything like as Loki was saying, he's doing anything and everything that you want a player to do. He's
Exactly.
laying down sack bunts, he's getting sack
He's
flies,
doing
he's
everything.
still hitting, he's still walking, exactly.
Amazing. Looks like on the north side, it's 3 RBIs for Jose, a couple RBIs for Cilium, 3 hits for Zelinsky, and the pitching Tippin getting no decision. Garfield getting the loss there. And it looks like on north side, Stelling getting the win, his second of the season. Player of the game is Mo Love.
Oh, and it's a celebrity herself. Evok is now joined the chat.
Hi, Evok.
Uh, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
All right. So I think we said we quick sim today, right?
Yeah,
And then what? How many games is that? There we go on.
I think that was game 4.
Yeah, let's take a look. I think we start off here, and I said we're gonna go to. Oh, I know. I think we said we're gonna go to like the third. That's what it is. Saturday the third. So let's keep that in mind. All right. Let's quick some of these. It's like a Charman is getting a 3-1 win. Van der Hoeken getting the win there. Uh, Not much going on here. A 3 for 4 day for Bobby Boucher. A couple RBI for Mo Love. But his batting average went down. Oh
Oh
no.
man, it's still only 400. Darn.
Hey, Parma, how's it going? Yes, Jerry Riggs getting it done.
Yeah, Jay
Uh,
Rick's put together some pretty
that
great
that
starts here
that is
so
that is
far.
yes. ERA under 2 now. Cillian getting a 2 for 4 day, a couple of hits for Zelinsky and Milligan as well, but that's not really a lot of. It's just those are just hits, nothing else. Vanderhoeken getting the win, 2-0, getting going 8 strong, giving up 1 earned run. Uh, Komoro getting the save, the first of the season. And not giving up a run yet.
They
And
yeah, they have
seven
gone
games. Yeah,
have
12 innings. That's it's 20 strikeouts to two walks. That's impressive.
yeah, they're having a
Uh,
fantastic
yeah, Barden.
fantastic go so far.
Yeah, definitely. Bar Barden getting the loss second of the season, and the player of the game is Tommy Fender Hunken. Hunken. Fender Hunken. Yeah, how are you doing, Palm? Welcome back to the league. So, been a few seasons, right? It's been a few seasons, a couple of seasons, I guess. Uh, And then the other game is, let's see, it'll be the Wookiees winning, scoring 5. What the heck? They did not score anything until the ninth. Yeah, let's just,
Man,
we
that's
only,
a
it proves that you only
amazing.
need to play 1 inning. Um,
I mean,
so
yeah, exactly. Like Loki and all of us have been saying is OUTP loves drama.
it really do. Uh, so it looks like uh, a couple of hits for Chisholm, 2 RBIs for Rogers. It kind of spread out a little bit. It really wasn't too much offense. They only have 5 hits. They made the best of it in that 5. And on the south side, a couple of hits for Pico, Frank, McCoy up top, and that's pretty much it. Looks like Simile was Simile, Somali. I don't never know how to pronounce that.
I would say simile.
Simile, that's what I think. Yeah. So Mazzarelli getting the win, the third of the season out of the pen, pitching 3 innings. South and 5 runs and 5 hits while getting a home run. That's actually really impressive. Uh, on the south side, Eli getting picking up the loss. I guess they just left him in a little too long. Looks like he got hit as he goes into the ninth. That's a shame.
Yeah, he threw 110 pitches, so
Hmm.
yeah, he probably should have been taken out once he hit that 100 pitch mark.
Probably. That's just yeah. All right. So let's see here. I'm gonna go to the next day. We're gonna quick sum this guy because we have 4. We'll quick sum this as well because we have 4
We have
bot
4 games
pitchers.
remaining.
So we got plenty of time. So, all right.
Yeah.
So Squirtles, Wookiees, and the Squirtles coming back to win this one, 7-0.
Dominant fashion
Very
there.
dominant fashion. Wes getting blanked. He scattered 8 hits, and that's pretty much it. On the south side, 2 for 4 day for Frank, a 3 RBI for Brandon Zahn, a couple of RBIs for Livid, and over on, I think there's no home runs in this.
Zahn
Seven runs and
finally
seven
does
hits.
something.
I know. 7 runs on 7 hits and no runs on 8 hits. It's yeah. Uh, White picking up the loss there, giving up 6 runs over 4 1/3. Will Millis going 8 strong. ERA is under 3 now. Krispy
Krispy
Kreme.
Kreme,
There you
look at
go. You did
that.
something more this time. So holding down that tight 7-0 lead. That critical high leverage situation. Um,
Yeah, Parm, that's only what, 3 or 4 seasons away, so nice little break for you there.
all right.
There's what? We just finished 39, right? That's what we're on right now.
Uh, we just finished what?
We're on season 39.
Oh, 39? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're talking about.
Yeah, because Parm said they were tied at 35 or 36, so.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's been a
Yeah.
it's been a couple of seasons. Yeah. So the. Oh yeah, I see it. Okay. Yeah, 35 starting Parm retire. Yeah, that's around the right time. Yeah. Okay. The other game we have Charmanders beating the Bulbasaurs.
Scoring
Score
5 in the
five in a
top of the
because
ninth.
it's all about the ninth inning today. So it's looks like on the east line, you have Cove leading the way with 4 or 5 days, a couple RBIs, I should say. Jigglesworth for 3 RBIs, 3 for 4 day for Jibber, and a 4 for 5 day for DeRosa on the bottom there. And
5 home runs
home
by the
runs
East.
looks like yeah, looks like this Tot hit a home run off of Jimbo. Jigglesworth hit a home run off of Jader. That's a 2 run shot, and then Jibber getting a home run. So they hit 3 home runs in that. No, 4 home runs in that ninth.
Oh,
Oh
Jesus.
goodness.
Oh, boy. Yeah, and Mo Love, out of all that, went 0 for 6. The rest of his team finally picked up his slack.
Half of what? My SB. Well, I guess. I mean, as much as I love Choate, I always thought he was a borderline Hall of Famer. I didn't like he was okay. Like he had his moments, so that's for sure. Um, but yeah, I mean pitching is can be rough, and you just kind of have to have fun with it. Okay, so East Side, Justin Tucker getting the win there, relief. North Side, Washington getting the loss. That's really good. Like 2 earned runs, so he up 12. But that's damage control. Was that? Did I say that about him before? Somebody else did the same thing earlier. Player of the game is the other one of the coves, Crazy Mojito.
Yep. I
I
also do love the fact that
odd
continuing on in how we
OTP.
have been, the only user pitcher to pitch today pitched well. El Perro, Bauer El
Yeah,
Perro, is the only user pitcher that pitched, and they had a good little go.
yeah. I do miss Choate. I do every so often. I keep meaning to get a Voyagers jersey, and Choate's name has to be on there. So I'll remember to do it one day. I say there's a day off here, and we move to October 1st. So we will let's watch. What did we see last? Did we see Hangman last time? We saw Hangman last
We
time.
saw Hangman and
And
McBobface last
McLobface.
time. Yeah,
I think this is the better game though because two teams are same
I
record.
agree. Yeah, they are tied up.
Yeah, Charmanders.
I mean, and to be fair, 3 teams have the exact same
Well,
record.
yes,
Just
but
just as in the prospect league is normally is. One team is
that
better,
was
the
your
rest of them are the
oh that
exact
was your
same.
first season, Palm. Yeah, that was pretty special. I uh was that game streamed? I I think it was streamed, but yeah, playoffs against the Stars. Uh, I I I literally was like I had to keep it down because my fam like obviously my family was there and it was around and they would think that I'm absolutely crazy, but I was just like, but it was nerve-wracking trying like realizing that you have like a no hitter going into like the eighth and so forth. It's just like, oh, and it's a playoff game, and so yeah. So I have that one at least, that's my claim to fame. I had the first ever PBE playoff no hitter. So so we're gonna kick this game off and boom, 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 boom. So Gauze, Martinez been playing a lot better. Like he's over 300 now. He started this game under 300. The sim under 300. Average is gonna get the walk here. Fry will pop this one up. Chisholm, a hot Chisholm, will get this one through. And that will be first and third. Did he make it? Yes, he did, with 2 outs. But Durr will fly out to end the inning. You weren't there though. What do you mean I wasn't there? I mean, I was watching it on my tablet. I don't think I may not have actually said something on on yeah, I don't know. It depends what season that was. I think Taco's no hitter, his perfect games came later. But Taco's perfect games came in the regular seasons. I don't think yeah, there was only two no hitters in the playoffs so far in PBE if I remember correctly. I don't think Tacos had a no hitter in the playoffs. He had two perfect games though. But I don't think one of them was a playoff. But yeah. But yeah, he had two perfect games.
And Evok is just getting brutally attacked right now in the Season 40 Discord server.
Oh man. Oh no.
Oh, well, okay. I shouldn't even know what team I'm for, so I just think that's just a burn at me, I guess. Oh, I'm aware. I'm aware.
I totally didn't Google it. You could Google it? The flamingos are on Google. uh,
Mo Love attacking the GM, move him to a do not draft.
there you go. Confirm. Loki and Evok will be drafted in like the 5th.
Yep, exactly.
uh, st- yeah. So Tacos later on had a perfect game. I don't remember what season that was. He had one before the peak of his career, and he had one when he was in regression. Two perfect games. I do remember Tacos not being there for his perfect game on one of them, and I remember him saying like his phone blew up like when it happened, and 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 yeah, Cho had the first ever PBE playoff no hitter. Uh, oh goodness, who had this? Some a flower, Callaway Callaway flower, or something flower. I can't remember the first name now. Had the second one. But I don't remember there was a third one. I don't recall there was a third one. I could be wrong. I need to look that up. Yeah, I don't think Tacos was present for either of his perfect games.
That's wild.
Because
For
he was
one
like
to
at
have
work
two
or
perfect
something, or he was
games.
working or something like that. So, but yeah, Taco's two perfect games was just absolutely amazing. The fact that he had one was already amazing enough, and he repeated. It was on two different teams too. That is the most amazing thing. So two different teams at two different times, you know, and the sim absolutely loved Taco's player Bobby Daring. Um, yeah, absolutely loved him. Caleb, she can't keep a lead. Oh, uh,
I just got really excited, but Tater Tot's a bot. I was like, oh wait, hold on, that's a catcher that doesn't have a star next to their name. I need a catcher, but
no, we
that's a
gotta
bot.
fix some of that because we keep forgetting
Yeah.
them. There's a couple of them like Simile is a quote unquote bot, so we gotta
Yeah,
fix
yeah,
some
I've
of
seen a
these.
few of those where I was like, oh wait.
Yeah, Gosman pitching pretty decently so far. Well, that held. Okay, so now he's starting to walk through. Well, that 38 contact is coming back to haunt him now. Uh-oh. Bases loaded, one out. Oh, Chisholm caught looking. Durr.
Will Gosman get out of it here?
And I don't think he will. Oh, he will.
He does.
That
Wow.
was that was a very deceptive slow roller.
It's very much so. Mo Love is teetering with getting under 400, which is a
He's on a
crying
slump.
shame. Yeah.
He's on a slump. Low scoring game in this one. North scores 7 runs on no home runs.
That's amazing.
It's like,
But I mean, remember, we don't score until the 9th inning.
that is true. We're gonna all break it open.
This game will end up being like 12-10, and all of the runs scored in the 9th. It's Mo Bang with 8 home runs and 19 RBIs. I believe
Hangman
he is leading.
still
Or
pitching very
Manuel
well.
Bang, excuse me. Yeah. Hey man, this is wheeling and dealing, that's for sure. I would assume this is probably his last inning.
It could be. It's 88, so if he gets, depends what pitch this is. He could start
That was,
the
I
next
think
one.
that was 90 on the dot.
I didn't. Yeah,
Yeah,
probably
Mo
could
Bang
start
is
the
a
next one.
great name. That's why I was like, oh, Mo Love, Mo Bang, same thing. But Manuel Bang, excuse me.
And that's a bloop single. Martinez getting his average back up over 310. That's a walk for Warren McTavish. And and that one might score one, and that does. That
Ooh, all right.
and the West is on the board.
They're and then their best hitter coming up right now.
Chisholm hot again. Was he not hot before?
He was not correct. What they
I thought he was
don't
hot, and
tend
then he
to.
wasn't hot, and then now he comes back.
Correct.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, he's
that's
not
yeah,
hot.
that.
Okay,
Now he's not anymore. Yeah.
okay.
Technically, he got out, so it doesn't count. Bartholomew Brown will take the walk there. Get on base finally. Blooped it, but it will be caught there in left. Because it's still a 2-1 game here, as the East Charmander can't get anything else on their. Did we not get our render for the prospect tournament?
Hmm?
Evoc asked if we got a render for the prospect tournament.
Oh. Oh, Evok. Wait. Oh, the render I only put in for the real file. Yeah, if you could just let her know that. Yeah, it's only for the real file. I mean I could put it in here obviously, but yeah, I wasn't gonna put in the face gens until well, that's a big throw out.
Oh, I thought she was referring. Gotcha. I thought she was referring to like a specific logo or render for the prospect
No,
league.
because she sent me I
Yeah.
think she sent me, or did she? I know Loki sent me something. I don't know if Evok sent me anything. I thought she was gonna look for her old one. Or maybe she did send me something. So yeah. Oh, that one kind
Oh,
of deep.
well, the Charmander do get, at least they get a run back.
That one's deep. Oh, that's
That one
gone.
gets over the
Wow,
wall. See,
Palm
told
is
you,
almost,
tie ball game, top of the ninth.
Palm is gonna call this. He's gonna win. They're gonna win. Look at that. The Princess
uh,
Fry getting a two-run
Enoch,
shot. Yeah.
Evok just wants to say hi and that she loves you.
Oh, hi, Evok.
She said she's watching the game on silence.
Oh, okay. I love you too, Evok. So, yeah, the renders. So for anybody who's curious, the face gen, actually more accurate terminology. The face gen is. I'm gonna post a link. You don't kind of actually don't have to, because what I'm trying to do is that if in the season 40 draft class there's a render choice channel. If you put down who your player is supposed to look like, assuming that they're human and not like a thing, or an anime or a cartoon, uh, I will get those renders into the real file during the off season, probably after spring training. Just if all those things that I do, the file, unfortunately, face gen is the least of my concern because it affects nothing. It's just all visual. So, so if I don't get that in, I don't actually feel bad about it. But if I don't get other stuff in, you won't have a season. So, um,
Wait,
so
you're
yeah,
saying my player's face isn't on top of your
your
board?
face. No, I don't care about your player's face. You don't have a season. You're not seeing your player's face if you don't have a season. So, oh, oh, do we get a run? Do we get a run? Oh, they hold. They hold.
Oh, they
Ooh.
hold.
Oh, that should get one in. Oh no.
No, he's his
Oh,
dive, but
oh, oh, that is a
oh, the
that saved a
Wookiees
couple
still
runs.
get it though.
But the West do. I mean, they got the sack flight out of that. All right, let's see if it's more OTV drama here on the bottom of the 10th.
Yeah. And
East
Mo
does have the middle
Love
of the lineup coming
coming
in.
up to lead
Oh,
off here in the bottom of the 10th.
Loved,
It's all on you, Loki.
and it's Loki versus Evok, and
Oh
and Loki
no!
gets a face hit off of Evok.
Will Evok blow it again? Manuel Bang.
Okay, so she gets one out.
She gets
So,
one. Double play possibility to end it here. Bobby Boucher, who's
oh
on fire,
no,
shoots it to
two on,
right.
two
Oh,
on.
but they don't go first to third.
It was two on, one out. Oh, and she walks and
Oh
faces loaded. Oh
no!
no. We just tie the game. This might tie
Will
the
that
game.
tie it? Will
That
Love
might tie the
go?
game. That will.
He's safe.
Yes,
Tie
you're
ball
safe.
game.
Oh no. And
Oh, is
more
that one
free
blue?
baseball.
Nope, but that, yep, more.
I'm sorry, Evok.
Exactly. Mo love, mo runs.
Oh, oh no. Oh. Evok, I'm gonna make that your player's nickname now. Can't keep a lead.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I get some water. It's
Yeah,
hilarious.
exactly.
I love this.
Farm's right. Keep a secret, but can't keep a safe. Oh boy. But so far, she's getting through the 11th here. Pretty well. Never mind. They don't throw it. So runner on.
Oh,
Two runners on, but that's not her anymore.
well, it's not her
Somebody
anymore,
else came
so
in. Yeah, Roach just came in, but immediately gave up a walk.
Well,
and they
but to
do
get out
get
of it,
out. So she at least
more for
won't take.
she won't.
He was refilling his water bottle.
I'm
Settle
refilling my
down.
water bottle. At least Loki didn't homer on me. That is true.
Very true. Yes, it's very true. But Kamuru or Kamuro, let's say Kamuro,
Komoro.
Kamuro, yeah,
It's like
is
tomorrow.
let's see if they can, and they do. They keep their scoreless streak up to now 14 and a third
That's
innings.
impressive. Still a 22. Oh,
And Bobby Boucher will strike out. And let's see if that flame is still there after that. Jigglesworth shoots that one deep into left, and he walks it
oh,
off. Jigglesworth gives the Charmanders a walk-off solo shot there.
so yeah. Sorry, I'm like trying to check the Discord and figure out what's going on. Yeah, I'm like checking on my phone. If stuff happened, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting. Okay, I guess it's true. Okay, okay, so Martinez, look like this ended 5-4 extra innings, and was it Jigglesworth?
Yep, Jim Jigglesworth
Jigglesworth
solo
getting a
shot.
walk off there. Princess Fry on the west side, free RBI, 3 for 6 day on a losing effort. On the east side, Mo Love 3 for 5, bringing his batting average back up to 419 now, and and Bobby Boucher with a 4 for 6 day. Jigglesworth, we mentioned before, batting 350. That's very good.
Yeah, having a
And
very solid season.
so the starting pitchers did not disappoint here. uh, Gosman versus Hangman both pitched very well. Unfortunately, the bullpens decided this one as looks like Moore with the hold, Garfield with the blown save, and Komoro getting the win first of the season.
Oh wow, she
Does
didn't even get
Prospect
a
League have an
blown
MVP?
save.
Yes, Loki. Yes, there is a normal regular season. There will it will name an MVP at the end. It
Yep.
does have
Yeah, we will name
yeah, it does have
the
awards and
MVP.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, obviously the game will also throw in bots, but we will.
Oh, I didn't realize it was Kelvin Gosman. I thought he named it Kevin Gosman and just changed the Gosman, but I guess he added an L just to make it just a little more
Make it
different.
slightly different.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do name an MVP and a Cy Young for users specifically.
All right. So I'm gonna save this, and we are going to. So this is the other game. Now, the Bulbasaur is winning the 16, so it looks like Bulbasaurs are kind of running away with this a little bit. Um, and over on the Bulbasaur side, Solinsky going 4 for 5 with RBI. Lindsay getting a couple of RBIs there uh, on the bottom. Cilium 2 for 6 day, bringing the batting average up to 286 now. And over on the south side, a couple of hits for Pico, and that's pretty much it. They have 4 runs on 4 hits. I guess they maximized the amount of runs on hits. Uh, McLobface getting his first win of the season. Jader getting the save. Reynolds taking the loss, and the player of the game is Leg Jam McBuffets.
Yeah, hold on. Go back to the the game we watched
Oh, back to the game we
because I
watched.
am also confused. I saw that it didn't give Evok a blown save,
Um,
even though she did. So
there's no
she's
blown.
she's
That's
she's
interesting.
good.
There was no blown save there at all.
That's what I'm saying. It's very confusing because technically it was,
Huh.
but hey, that means Evok's just that good. She she ran up to the guy keeping score and just like, how dare you?
Well, depends. Well, it depends. How many runs?
She
Well,
gave
I'm
up
just
the
trying to go.
run.
Just one
Uh,
though. Oh, okay. That's
yeah.
weird. But they get the blown save here.
Or maybe because it was in the eighth, it wasn't technically a blown save
No,
yet.
no, no. It's three. It's within 3 runs after the sixth inning. It's a blown save.
So then, yeah, I
So
don't know
let me see.
then.
Wookie, Wookie, Wookie. So that's 1-2. One. West pitching. West.
Yeah, so she gave up the run to the east in the bottom of the eighth.
But they were up at that time.
They were.
But according to this, is that 1-2 at start of the eighth is 2-1 Charmanders.
So then, oh, yeah, that's right then, because they weren't tied yet. So okay, that makes sense. I thought they were tied.
I thought, huh? I thought they. Oh no, I think she held the. I don't think she gave up the. I don't think she gave up the.
Exactly, exactly, Loki.
Actually,
We
I'm not
watched
sure.
this game, but we still don't understand
Yeah,
exactly what happened.
yeah. I don't know. I am not sure. I
But
would just.
anyways, hey, strike
I'll,
that then. Strike it. Strike it from the record.
all right. So the next day, let's see what pitching
We
matchup
got,
we have.
we
We
got
watched
two
Riggs
more
before.
games here.
We could watch Schaefer this time.
Yeah. Well, look what tomorrow's is.
Yeah, I think tomorrow is all the bots we're back to. Well, actually no, we get
We have Vanderhoeken, which
Fenn
we've also
we
already
watched
seen. So
already. So I
yeah,
think we're
we can
gonna
do
watch
Schaefer.
this one and then we're gonna quick sim the next one and then call it a day. So we'll watch
Yep.
Bulbasaurs and Squirtles. What happened will forever remain a secret. Just um okay. So the pitching matchup is Corey Schaefer. Who's the user behind Corey Schaefer? I don't remember. And Merrill Stevens, who's a quote unquote bot. So and looks like a pretty evenly matched. I think it goes towards. Uh, no, it's pretty evenly matched. I think. Oh no, so it
AC
goes towards the
Schaefer
Bulbasaurs a
is
little bit.
a new create by the name of Radical, but no
Oh,
Discord name.
oh, okay, all right. I guess should reach out on the forums, let them know. But I guess we could do that after. So Milligan looks like he's gonna get himself a double here off of Stevens, and Jose grounds out. Jose is no longer hot or doing anything. Milligan
Yeah,
comes
regular
home.
season Jose has kicked back in.
Yep, very disappointing. That's up the middle for a fat car. It's a lot of singles, not a lot of home runs for him. There's a
That
fly out by
nope.
Jerry
Oh.
Rice. That would end that. We have Pico, Frank, and McCoy coming up versus Schaefer. And that is a fly out for Pico. Frank will ground this out to the second baseman, Milligan. And McCoy will ground this out to Thacker, and that's the end of that. Quick 1-2-3 for Schaefer, who has a 34 to 3 Caden walk ratio right now.
Man, it seems like a lot of these control freak starters are doing exactly what they should be.
Yeah, is he control? Yeah, well, that's good.
He's a junk baller,
Oh, he's a
actually.
junk ball. I think junk
Yeah.
ball is so could get enough, but I'm kind of kind of surprised.
Yeah, our starting pitchers so far in this class are pretty much split down the middle of junk ballers and flamethrowers.
Really, not a lot of control.
Not a single one.
Really,
All the control freaks are relievers.
very interesting.
Actually, the 4 relievers we have right now are all control freaks.
We honestly haven't seen too many control freak relievers that have gone through like an entire career. I'm trying to think of who has been like a control freak. Oh, that
Oh, that
one
one's
is
gone.
gone.
Yep.
Zelensky.
Zelensky puts a charge into that one.
It, when Diaz closed out, he but got hurt celebrating. Oh goodness. The Mets are gonna Mets, even though they're not even. Oh goodness.
Yeah, the Mets are gonna continue to be the Mets, even if they're not the Mets. I still think it's crazy that Korea got eliminated. That's pretty wild.
Well, in these, I mean, you really think about it, like you only have a couple of games really
Yep.
to play, and it's really small sample size. One of those any given, I mean, football is any given Sunday, but it looks serious. Don't know how, but or why, but there it is. Well, yes, yeah. Generally, flamethrowers are better for the pen. Um, I think for what happens is because in OTP generally you are ultimately like you could probably be better quicker as a flamethrower, but I think in the game, and what most people don't realize and perhaps haven't really played out, and Bark Murley is actually one of them because he was a starter for the most part, but when he was a reliever, he was a control freak reliever, uh, and 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 he was back as a control freak uh, reliever at the tail end, and he was still pretty good. And looked like this one's gone. Pogger's getting his fourth home run.
I'd say is the North they're taking a quick 5-0 lead over the South. As the South uh, don't really ever have an offense when we watch them.
So Rivera's cutter is actually yeah, at his peak it was at like 97, but even at the tail, like later on, like it lost velocity, but it didn't really matter because he could locate that pitch, and he still only needed one pitch, and it was down to like 90, like 92, 93 ish, and it didn't really matter because he was able to locate that cutter, and it was just still ridiculous what he has done. Yeah, he gained movement. Yeah, so I think that's something that you could improve on as you lose velocity. But again, it's a lot of it is just very well placed, and and yeah, yeah. But yeah, I don't know if that really would work in OTP um, as a whole, it just with one pitch as a reliever. Perhaps it may to a degree. Yeah, lefties couldn't touch him. Like that cutter just rolled in on their bats, and which is yeah, I wish, yeah, I can't really explain it. It was amazing watching what he has done. Like I would say he is probably my favorite Yankee. Yeah, growing up, like it was him and Bernie Williams. It looks like
Oh,
South
well,
finally
I
get
get
themselves on
gunned
the
down at
board.
second.
Did he get him? A second?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Well, yeah, he did. All
Oh,
right. I was
but
like,
the
oh,
run did cross the plate, so they
it
said
did.
that. So
Yes. Yeah.
I guess they're at a
It's
loss since
always
they
funny with
tied it up, but not a not loss. Well, yeah, there's not a
yes.
loss. That's for sure. I know they didn't lose.
Well, yeah, no, what she said, what I think happened with Evoc from what Sheep is saying is that Evoc came in when the game was tied, so that's why she wasn't on the hook
Oh,
for
that's fair.
a
I
blown
thought she
save.
came in when it was in the lead, though. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I thought so too, but if I'll have to go back and look later, but I think that's what it is that when she came in, the game was tied.
Oh, okay.
Then the next inning, the Wookiees scored. So then when she gave up a run, she would have been on like on the hook for the loss rather than the blown save.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Great.
Sure.
We're gonna have to run that back. We're gonna have to run it back and take a look
Was that when I was getting?
later.
I think that was when I was getting water, so that's probably why I just.
Well, no, we were
No,
no, we were.
no.
I remember we reacted very vocally to that. I remember.
Well, I, I, I just saw Evok versus Loki, and I was just
Yeah,
I didn't really pay attention to what the situation was.
yeah, and we just saw them give up a run.
Yeah, yeah. OTP relievers need two, uh, for have two dominating pitchers. Yeah, you don't really need. I shouldn't say you don't need a third because I think you kind of do, and it kind of depends on what that first two is and how it functions. Um, that third still makes a difference for relievers, but you don't ever need anything more than that. But you could be a very good reliever with just the top two. And
The Bulbasaur get another one on the board there.
Oh, they're chipping away.
Oh, and they'll get another. They get three. But that will do it there. It's that. They will keep it there. I'm trying to get as much scouting done as I can before I go on vacation. So I'm trying
Hmm.
to scout while also stream. Oh, I didn't even see the North put up 2 runs. Well, that's good. That's good for them. And Zahn continues to have an absolutely dismal season. Yeah, Riggs is having himself a game over there. That's for sure.
Is he already got to be under 1.5 now, right? I mean,
Oh
he
yeah.
was at 1.8 before. It must be like 1.3. I don't know. Could be a much lower.
Yeah, say it looks like he's not going to go the full game, but as long as
Well, he won't be giving up anything more. Oh, he's still in. He's still in.
oh no, he is still in. I thought it
Still
was
in.
said it was the bottom of the night before. All right, yeah. So yeah, he's already in. See if he can complete the game.
They they made 3 errors, and
Yeah,
he still have a shutout going. Strikes out looking. Wow. Okay. Oh, and we'll
and just
figure
like
that one
that,
out and
yeah,
in a
the
minute.
North
So
sealed the deal there as only getting one more hit, but being able to actually do something with those hits.
for sure. Okay, so Bulbasaur's winning the 17th of the season. They're slowly just edging themselves away from the pack. It's kind of like season two when whichever team that was kind of did the same thing. So the Terminator South, yeah, I think the South did that. And over on the North's batting side, it looks like it hits a lot of hits around. And Lindsay bringing his average now up to 400 with a 2 for 2 game, 2 RBIs, 2 walks. A couple of hits for Milligan and a couple of RBIs for Pogger. Over on the south side, a couple of RBIs for Pico, and that's relatively it. Schaefer getting the win there, going 6 innings, 3 earned runs. Stelling getting the save, 3 innings save there. Merrill Stevens getting the loss. They're six. They're 0-6 right now. Ooh. Patrick
That is
Lindsay,
not good.
the player of the game. And we'll have, let's see, Riggs getting the win. His ERA is 1.5 now. So let's see if
So
he can
he
go
did get the
complete game.
W.
He get the W. Let's see. He did not go the distance. They took him out. Looks like he took him out right at 100 pitches. So on the West batting side, they only got 3 runs, but that's all they needed. There's an RBI from Rogers, new, and I guess the other one must be something. So the East on the East hitting side, they 5 hits and 2 of them by Jigglesworth, and that was it. Like
And
we said,
with that hitless game by Love, officially as Loki
oh,
just brought up,
oh
he is under
no,
400 for the first time this season.
oh no.
Oh wow! As the meat of their lineup went offers against Riggs. Good for
Yeah,
them.
they went oh yeah, all three 0 for 12 against Riggs. That's so. So Riggs picking up his 5th win of the season, striking out 6 over 8 and a third. Tippin getting the loss, and the player of the game is Jerry Riggs. All right, so we're gonna quick sim the last day, which is I'm gonna say June. It's not. It's October 3rd here.
No, we are good.
What's that?
Oh nope, you're one more game. I
Yeah,
was
yeah, one
doing
more
my
good.
math
Right,
wrong.
right, yeah. So
Yep,
so we're gonna sim
one
this
more game.
day, and then that's the
Yep.
ninth game of so. And we'll have let's see. So Bulbasaur's continued to win, scoring 3 on the top of the ninth to win their 18th of the season. And it looks like Fakar getting 3 RBIs here, 3 for 4 day for Solinsky, couple hits for Jerry Rice. Over on the south side, Pico over 3 for 4 day. And unfortunately, not a lot for the rest of the team there. And Brandon Zahn really disappointing, batting 171. I mean, look, he got
Yeah, he's
progressively worse. He got progressively worse every season. That's disappointing. Um, so is there a playoff? So Parms, this is how this works. The Prospect League, the regular season here is really just for stats gathering purposes and a seeding for the playoffs. The playoffs, everybody makes it in. It's not it's so so there's no it's not like the winner of whatever gets in the playoff. All 4 teams do get in the quote unquote playoffs. So the playoffs how we have split this up is that we're simming 9 games. The regular season there'll be 54 games. The last stream that we're gonna do is the day before the minor league draft, which will be the playoffs. And the first round will be a best of 5, and the second round is the best of 7. So this stemmed from this stemmed from this stems from the prospect showcase that we used to do, which was really just what the playoffs was. It's 2 rounds of with 4 teams facing off each other. We just extended it to a regular season so people have stats and other stuff that they potentially can write about. They just something to watch, especially the 2.5 weeks of them creating at trade deadline to the minor league draft could be a little bit long, especially when you're new to the league and you may not care about the playoffs that much because you don't know any of the teams or the players that are on it. But at least with this, your player is on this and there is something to root for beforehand. Uh, so that's basically how that works.
Yep. So yeah, the Friday before the draft, in which case, like you said, the normal showcase would have happened.
Mm-hmm.
It's just now technically the playoffs before
Mm-hmm.
for us.
So
So
we're not streaming all these all of them. We hope to stream as much, but with the playoffs going on and off season, resources isn't exactly the highest right now as everybody is very busy. So this is part of the reason why this league was never really placed together, even though the ideas of this have come up before, was just because of the amount of work that will need to be done. I mean, I guess overall it wasn't that bad, but yeah. So we do the real time sim as the other way because it's just easier. Um, it's quicker and it's not like we have to sit here and stream for a couple hours or anything. And but my hope is that we're gonna get more streams. So the plan is that this Friday I will probably stream it again. But next week, Monday and Wednesday, we'll probably do the real time sims. depending how things go, uh, yeah, I don't know. Might be some last minute call by me, but the Friday after, which is that playoffs, I would definitely stream that one. So
Yeah,
that's the
say.
official name of it, by the way. The live thingy. Yes, the live thingy.
Yeah. Are
The
you
OTB
referring
live.
to the RTS or this?
Both. This is
Yeah, say the live thingy.
the
Which
live
one are you
thingy.
referring to?
Um, all right. So the pitching, Barden going 7 1/3 strong, no runs. Jader getting the save. Eli getting a loss, tough loss there. Only gave away one earned run. Player of the game is Jared Barden. And the other game is Wookiees at Charmanders, and the Charmanders win 6-3, and they get their 13th win of the season. Over on the west side, LaPrincess Fry is with 2 for 4 Dave with 2 RBIs and a losing effort. Over on the east side, a couple of hits for Bang, Boucher, and Jigglesworth there, and Van, similarly getting a loss, and Vanderhunken getting their third win of the season, 3-0. Kamaro getting the hold. They are up to 16.1 inning worth of shutout. No runs given up now with 22 Ks. That's amazing start. Tommy Fenderhunken is the player of the game. All right, we're gonna save that here. So I'm gonna upload this. I'll get the index up in just a little bit.
Playoffs tomorrow.
So yes, in terms of our upcoming stream tomorrow, we have round 2 of the playoffs for both the majors and the minors. Uh, Beats me who's playing. So um, no, but actually I don't. Actually, who's playing the minors? I know the Hepcats and the Kingpins had to buy, so they're at home facing the Lemurs. One of them was get the Lemurs and the other one gets the oh crud, I can't remember right now. Do you know? But
Lemurs, Kingpins,
oh
Hepcats, Swifties.
oh okay, all right, right. On the major side, we'll have OBX at Vancouver and Seattle and Lunar Base. So there are uh, yeah so yeah that should two really good matchups, and looking forward to that. Uh, and then we'll have on Saturday we'll have the World Series for both leagues. The minors one will likely start at 1 or 2 in the afternoon, and the World Series for the majors will start at 6 p.m. Next week is our off-season week. We don't have a lot going on. Obviously, I'm going to try to. I definitely can't stream Wednesday. That's for sure. Maybe I'll get one in Monday. I'll have to see. But on Tuesday, I believe that is when Hummus wants to do the Tahini Classic. So for anyone who doesn't know what the Tahini Classic is every single season, Hummus would take uh, will create a tournament with all the teams, as in both majors and minors, or 26 teams, and it's a one game elimination NCAA tournament style bracket. And the seedings are based on just records. So minors team can play majors team, and they will play a majors team, and um, yeah, you never know. There's only been a a handful of times where minors team have beat a majors team, but that does get a little nutty, and there should be a bracket coming. I don't did he release that already? Do you
Don't
remember
believe
seeing?
so. Not yet.
Okay, he didn't do that yet.
They released a March Madness bracket.
Oh, okay, okay. So yeah, Hummus I think he's gonna do it Tuesday. I think he said he wanted to do Tuesday. So that's kind of up in the air. He usually does it the week after during spring training, um, I guess he wanted to do it a little bit earlier this season for whatever reason. And then yeah, so off season starts, and the draft is majors draft for the season 39 is on it's on Thursday the 23rd, and the minors draft for the season 40 class is on March 25th. So I'm looking forward to those. Those are really fun, and yeah, I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, you guys could drop it off now, or I mean, I guess you could drop it in the in the in the Discord there as well. So, and so yeah, have a good night, everybody. And
Yeah.
yep,
Thanks for joining us. We
thank
appreciate you for sticking around. It's
yeah,
always a good time.
have a good night, everyone.